point line, you could have gone with our college.
Very tough.
Well,
DeLaSalle
I wasn't.
team
My
that
problem
had
was
a
I
blemish
didn't
at the
have
start
the
of the
legs.
season. First game of the year, they faced
Some of the
college.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would
And
have.
since then,
I could
they
shoot
have
anybody,
barely
but I
given
just
a goal.
never
In fact, I
developed
kind of
really
sit
strong
happy
legs.
because the only one they did was against House, and I have no idea how in the world that happened. But this team has been absolutely outstanding. 30 goals on the year, just a couple, just 4 of them against. They are dynamic. And when you talk about teams, at least if you're an OES fan, for situations where rivalries exist, it's back and forth, back and forth. But you know what? You talk about these two teams. Last 5 times they played. Last 5 times, going back to 2016, 2017, it's 2-2 and 1. These guys have played some great games. In fact, back in 16, 17, it was a 1-1 tie here at OES. 17 and 18, well, DeLaSalle North had their number, 1-1 and 0, and 3-1 as well.
Well, that's
cool.
So, I mean,
The
they
last
were
2
picked
times,
to
it's been in favor of
be the
OES.
bottom
In
of the
18,
12.
19, they won 2-0, and then
Yeah,
last year at
12.
Delta,
Yeah.
they won
And they won the tournament.
2-1. Another reason this game is going to be so challenging for the hard farm
I'm not sure.
is the fact that they're without
I'm not going to be
another
here
big time player. Johnny Siegel went
Yeah.
down in the last game, and we
Yeah,
never
yeah.
really sure
It's still
what
so much
the
warmer
injury
here.
was and to what extent
Well, it's
that
gonna be
injury
chilly
was.
out
But we
there.
have since found out he broke some ribs. He was tripped up along the far sideline, was writhing in pain, screaming a lot. We weren't sure what it was, but ultimately it came down to broken ribs. He's out for the rest of the season. So what does that mean? That means OES is going to step it up. They've got to make some changes on the back line. And we'll see. Does that mean that all of a sudden
And
they're
then
going
the
to
other one,
drop James Wallace back from the front to the back
right about
line?
where the
Or
S is. And
does it mean that you're just going to rely on some of these rosters who've been playing so strong back there with the help of
And it just
Henry
seemed
James?
unnecessary.
You've got Henry Gateway,
Turned himself
Greg
slide tackle.
Carter,
The guy
who've been
broke
outstanding on the back line, along with the senior
Wait.
Bassett. But
Oh, you guys were ahead. He slide tackle. We would have broke that.
that defensive
Well, the
line
guy needed
is going to have to
So that's
step
how
up.
it's going to make it
This
roll.
is
And it was not. It was just a bang bang.
Oh.
You remember the game
Why
that
he has
OES
to do
played
that?
against
Because he
Riverdale. Well, that's a tight one, 1-0. 2 days later,
trying to make
DeLaSalle North went out
He's
and
one of those guys you just can't turn off.
3-0. So these guys can score.
Well, this
He's
is what
gonna
I'm
get
saying.
their
It's
ball
like
done.
those
They
guys
are
aren't
an
making it through the
explosive
season.
team, as we mentioned. They
You know, it's
30
like
goals scored
that's the kind of
this,
they're
this
having
season
to coach
so far.
that
And in fact,
in English
when
Premier
you
League
look
now,
at
because you
that
can't
type
go,
of
you
offense,
can't
that can
physically
be a
play
little bit
25 games
Well,
a year.
remember,
brings
Jimmy
their
Garoppolo.
offensive
Yeah.
lines. They've been very balanced
Instead of
throughout the season.
going out of
They do have
bounds, you have to
32
get 1
goals
extra
scored.
yard.
That's
Right.
Meaningless because you're not going to get the first
5
down.
games.
No.
Bulls out his ACL. It's
Overall,
fine.
so let's double check that in
Right,
terms of
right.
6 games.
Now, I don't
Overall,
know.
they've scored 30
You can
goals.
say, well,
so
in hindsight,
the part about
shit.
that is
Well, hindsight, it's very
that is
easy.
one of the most
And I'm sure that got drilled into him. That's probably coaching malfeasance from when he was 10.
Brookings Harbor down south. Well, that happens every year. Brookings Harbor doesn't
Johnny,
play really anybody, and he scored 900 goals in like 7 games. And in fact, right now we've got 53 goals so far in 8 games. 5 of those games.
That's why stock market
of 8-0. So
companies
I kind of
hire
them. So we're
football
dealing
players.
with 2 very, very strong
they're
defenses.
drivable.
And we're dealing with,
And coaching.
well, 2 very, very
Yeah.
good offenses. So what's going to happen tonight? We don't know.
So what happened to this
But we
game?
do know
That's-
it's going to
that's the
be
one thing
an
that-
excellent. A little chilly down
Right
there.
here,
You'll see on the screen, you've got a lot of sun. Yes, some long shadows.
And that's a broken
At the
leg?
same time, that wind is
Yeah,
howling
and I think
It
he
feels
feels
more
like
like-
it was
well, it feels more like
really
fall
freaky.
than it does the springtime.
But
But again, a beautiful
Well,
night for
You
soccer.
know, it can happen to anybody at any time.
Until the
he's
sun
one of
wants
those
to start
fast
things
moving
off,
guys.
this team won't have as many
Really
issues
good.
when you go into the sun.
It
They
feels
go times, whereas OES most likely
you
will
just
start
start
with
to
that
play and
as
starting.
an issue. But
starting
OES
to
was
act.
on the advantage, and they wanted to go
Wow.
left
So
to
we
right
have 3
in the
guys.
second half, usually because of
Your,
a little extra.
your team will be glad.
Lots of
Yeah.
questions. Now, here's the
Three
other
of
aspect that OES has to be careful of.
They're all
For DeLaSalle North, they have a loss to Captain Gable. They'd love to go ahead and knock off OES and basically ruin their chances for a regular season championship because OES plays Captain
Look at the
on
size of these
Thursday.
rosters.
OES cannot
Now,
afford
we're only gonna have
for 1
2
second
rounds.
to look ahead to that game, which is the conference game. Remember, they beat Catlin earlier this year, 4-3, with 2 own goals against them and a penalty kick in that 4-3 win. So OES has to just kind of forget about what's coming and focus on the here and now because this is an outstanding team.
You miss
They're,
Coot.
they have a lot of experience up there, quickly glancing down the
Yeah.
roster. I see 7 or 8 seniors And we'll try to get all of their names in
6 points.
and out there
Well,
as we go forward.
At least it wasn't, 16.
A couple of other notes about DeLaSalle North. They are 5-1 overall, 4-1 in conference. I mentioned that
That's a cool name,
first
Vivek.
game of the season back on
Yeah.
March 1st.
Corbin.
You know, this kid,
So they're a
Bryson,
totally different team ever since then.
number
As I
10,
mentioned, they've given up just one goal since
No,
the
it's one team.
house. I have no idea how in the world
he's
that
from
happened.
Afghanistan.
I don't think
Oh.
I know either.
Wow.
But at the same
But he doesn't
time,
want
they
people
beat
to
Riverdale
talk about him because he's
Riverdale at Lucy's
concerned
Park
about
2 weeks after that OES.
Well, you know,
who knows what.
PTSD,
Will be wearing all
is-
white
is-
and light
is,
blue.
um,
Now, if you're a
inheritable.
basketball fan as well, you know,
Right.
this
it doesn't, it's like the epigenetics of it.
until last season.
And so
should have been the epitome of
there isn't anybody-
basketball is in our
I think we got to
conference.
cut the chatter
Winning all
because
those
he's picking up on
championships
his
and
mic.
state titles. OES able to knock them off in the state playoffs last year. Just a great athletic department, leading a fabulous school, and good kids over there. So looking
I'm gonna check out and go downstairs.
Three
Right on.
officials out on the field, which is
Just take my
always
book
good
there.
sign.
Oh, sorry.
And
No, it's mine.
are ready to get things started. Taking a look out there, it will be Vivek getting things started, and on the back line, yep, I see James Wallace back there. So it looks like James Wallace is taking the spot of Johnny Siegel, and we'll just see how everybody else can get things done. Alex Chen over on the far wing, Maisa Morandi on the near side, along with Patrick Ruoff, and not sure, they're making the
He's
keeper.
going to make him
He
changes.
has to wear a yellow penny because the
Red.
officials are wearing red. Oh, goodness. That's I don't know, I guess you just don't normally see that, but that's why we're taking a little bit of extra time here to get things started. Now they seem ready, and away we go in this great showdown between these two teams. Special District 1. Again, some of these young guys on the back line, they're going to be big players in this game. So it's turned over right in the center, and here comes DeLaSalle with their first opportunity. And OES just trying to find the space up the wing.
That was my son that just kicked it. Nice.
What's his number?
Off.
Brady.
Goes to the far side over to Gay Ricky, who drops it back for Wallace. Again, these guys, they've shown a lot of patience, but you gotta be careful because DeLaSalle can strike quick. And just like that, they steal it away on a bad pass. And Hassan comes back to try and get in the way as it's Rafael Mesa down there in the corner. Looks to drop it back. As he does, it's grabbed by Tomas. Mesa down there, and that went off his leg, and that's going to be OES ball. This side official doesn't have a flag. He's just going to use his hands all night. I don't know if he forgot it or what. Just a long throw. Let's see if OES can get it over center. They've been waiting. Now they finally do, and it's up to Marati. Marati can show some speed down the wing, gets pushed, but keeps trying to play the ball. Nicely knocked out there defensively by Jesus Troncoso. Jesus' brother is on the team, number 18. Look for him. Giovanni Troncoso. Just an absolutely beautiful name. I hope I get a chance to say that a couple of times tonight. Of course, yes, I'm an OES parent, so I hope it's not during a goal or anything, but I do hope I get the chance. Here comes Hassan with this corner kick throw. Down in the corner, they're saying, come up a little bit. They want him up a little further. Now they're ready. Here comes the throw. It doesn't matter where. He always gets it towards the center. This one up high. Going to be knocked out. Kept in, however, by OES. Touched around, picked up by Ruoff. Ruoff's going to go out on the far wing, gets it out there to Chen. Chen gives it off to Gay Ricky. Gay Ricky has the ball for a moment, and it's kept in by DeLaSalle North. Trying to play that one back. They do. And OES will swing it and try to swing it quickly, but deflected up front. Now the ball comes out on the wing, and it's out of play. Nice job up front by Marquis Scott, putting the pressure on. That throw in down the line, rolls out. So it just slid off there, trying to get the throw was Kevin Lira. They find the spot. And we're ready. We're just a couple minutes into this 1:37 minutes to go first half. I can't tell if this is going to be a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game between these two teams. They both got great offenses and defenses. Let's see what happens. Long throw. That one picked up. Grabbed by Mesa. Mesa and Giannini. You can bet that's going to be a battle tonight. Now Vivek tries to lay it off, but it's touched away. Chipped on up ahead. And OES will clear it out to the near side. Hassan's going to get there with the left leg and try to keep it in. He does. Back towards center. Ruoff couldn't come up with the ball. Mansfield is in there. Lost it. There's a quick shot blocked by Giannini. Now Mesa. Mesa on the wing. Hassan with him. Stays. Cross. In front. Headed up by Lawless. And that one's headed out over the end line. First corner. First extra attempt or excellent attempt for DeLaSalle North. I remember the game last year at Delta Park. Just physical, strong, and just a battle back and forth before it was decided on a late goal in that game. It was a cold and nasty night over there at Delta Park. Here's the corner from Mesa. Chips it far side. Goes along and Chen is there looking. Will take his time. Pushes it on up ahead, looking for Vivek. Vivek's got it. Drops it inside. Ruoff. Ruoff has players on his right. Goes on up ahead for Chen. Chen's cutting inside the box. Looks to stop. Makes his moves. Gives it back for Gaywicky. Gaywicky's going to try and put it up in front for a couple of players. Vivek needs some help. Drops it all the way back for Hassan. Nice heads-up play. Hassan chips it to the far side, looking for someone. Goes over to Chen. And they've got an offside call on the far side. So far, you've got to give the nod to DeLaSalle North. They've had a little bit more of the aggressor, been a little bit more of the aggressor, and gotten into the what I like to call the grade A zone for an opportunity with that corner. Oh, yes, still trying to figure it out. Lawless. Chen. Back to Lawless. And go all the way back to Alex Colleran. Colleran plays it right up the middle for Giannini. Oh, boy, my heart sank on that one, but he did a nice job out to Gaywicky. Gaywicky looking for a centering pass. Ruoff chips it on up ahead for Chen. Chen goes end line, looks for that cross there. In front, shot, save, rebound, tip, over the top. Oh, goodness. Vivek was right there. Almost an opportunity to put that in the back of the net. Nice passing by OES, but even better save by the goalkeeper, Evan Felix. Let me just double check down there. Evan Felix is in goal tonight. Evan Felix, yep, the senior. He's backed up by Ivan Caballero, a junior. Loose ball. Gaywicky had it. Now he lost it. A couple of players getting thrown around, and there's your first whistle on Gaywicky. Trust me, that'll happen a couple times. You know, I love the white and the light blue, but boy, those numbers are hard to see in hard side. I think that was Cesar Diaz, number 12. We'll see. Right now, loose ball. I can see that one. That one's number 8, Brian Soriano. Make that, yeah, Brian Soriano. That ball played out by the Knights. And we will go ahead and look for a throw on the far side of 33-21 to go in this one. And what do we have?
Bad throw.
Bad throw. Was looking down. I got to be honest, folks. Look, I was looking down to see the final score on that Oregon State basketball game. Yes. I won't say what happened in case you're paying attention later. Here comes DeLaSalle North down again. Tries to center it. Carter has it, heads it up. It's in the air, bouncing around still. Couple players going for it. Giannini gets it. Doesn't clear it out. It's chipped to the near side. Mesa takes a shot. That one squirts in front. And it's finally pushed over the end line by Marquis Scott. Scott, a junior. We'll see more of him next year. Now, the ball's bouncing around a ton like that outside the top of the 18. That's what makes me nervous. And the ball put up towards center. Alex Chen has it. Drops it off for Gaywicky. Up the wing. Vivek. Chen. Chen to Mansfield. Mansfield has it. Drops it back for Lawless. He'll bring it to the near side for Hassan. Hassan had to control it, but lost it. Carter tries to play it up the wing, as we've learned throughout the course of this season, I apologize if we're kind of over talking. I'm not sure where the camera goes. So we're just making sure that you don't miss any, and especially in this big of a game between DeLaSalle North and OES as Carter battles as well. Hassan comes away with it. Mansfield now drops it for Giannini. Giannini gets through two players, still has it over on the wing for Ruoff. Ruoff has use some speed. He's got room. He'll fire from there. If you give him a chance, there's the shot. Ruoff, who has really improved his ability to unload from the right or the left, and has shown it both during the season. He doesn't have to be sitting there and waiting. He'll go ahead on the run and take a shot. This ball cleared, but not all the way out. Chen comes up with it, wants to go back to the corner. If he can he get by his man? Yes. Oh, but a nice defensive play by Soriano to steal it away. Stolen back by Gaywick. He's going to cross in quickly. Where's that ball? It's loose and it belongs to DeLaSalle North up the side now. Lira tied up by Mansfield. He'll turn the other direction. Mansfield heads down to the corner, has room. There's a chip in front, but nobody's home. But Marotti is. Marotti tries to get in there, hits it too hard, and the keeper comes out and gets it. Evan Felix quickly turns it, and here comes a quick counter by DeLaSalle North. Watch that speed. Carter's able to stop it, stays with it, gets taken down, ball out of play, and indecision by the AR on the side. He said left, he said right, but the head official said, no, that's a yes ball. So now Carter sends it up high, that ball headed, controlled by Tomas, back to Giannini. Mansfield and Giannini playing a little bit. They're throwing it on ahead for Vivek. Vivek tries to break in, and that defensive play that time by Jesus Troncoso, he knocks it out of play. Long throw coming. Evan Hassan will come down and do the throw and duties. Getting ready for your spring season sports. You know, I can't even believe it, but actually in 7 days, practices start for those. So be careful. If you're getting ready for some spring sports, make sure you stay healthy. Here's the long throw. It comes in front. Who's going to come up with it? Ruoff. It gets out to Giannini. He'll fire on the ground. Ball loose. A couple of players battle for it. Mansfield pops it up in the air. Here comes the keeper. Keeper can't hold on. Players kick it around. Ball's loose, and it's cleared out by Troncoso. Make that Gaywick. Heads it away. Stolen by Giannini. And finally picked up by Mesa for DeLaSalle North. He'll try to move it on the wing. Does. Carter chips in. Ball sits loose. Mansfield tries to clear it away. Can't do it. Now Giannini. Back to Mansfield. Lawless. Ruoff. All right, here comes OES looking for something. Going to take their time and bring it back to the near side. Carter now. Plays it on up ahead. Looking for Giannini. He has to hurry. He gets there in time. A nice defensive play by Tomas. Tomas holds on to it. Oh, good moves by Tomas to thread it through, but there is Evan Hassan. However, his loose ball picked away by Rivera. So Rivera wants that cross, takes it, but it goes nowhere. Mansfield heads out of play near side. And it will be Rivera. Lets it go. We let his back line go ahead and throw Kevin Lira. Here's a freshman. And he steps halfway into the field on that throw, right over the line. Now a nice cross, knuckleball. That's in front. Players loose, header, shots. Hey, oh, goodness. A total breakdown defensively by OES, and they caught a break. James Lawless letting Alex Colleran know maybe he's got to speak a little bit louder, but my goodness, that was lucky. A big break for OES and an unfortunate one for DeLaSalle North. Mansfield puts it to the far side for Gaywick. Gaywick now will bring it up, and he's got some room. Looking for players on up ahead. Ruoff makes a run to the right side, falls behind him, and he can't get there. 27 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Loose ball, and it's just bounced around a little bit. Over there to try and control it for DeLaSalle North is Cesar Diaz. He's got it, but he's going to get sandwiched and lose the ball. Lawless tries again. But it's picked away. Grabbed by Diaz. He'll drop it back. They come center looking for Tomas. Tomas is senior. There's another chip to the far side. A couple of players going up for it. It sits loose. Players are going down. What do we got? We have, it looks like the referee from about the center of the pitch was calling it like a handball, I think. Pretty good eyes. You can call it from all the way back there. Nice job. It looks like a lot of what DeLaSalle's doing. DeLaSalle's just saying, okay, we'll take it up the side, and then we're just going to cross and see what we get. Giannini taken down hard right there. And Giannini grabbing his left ankle. The physical play, that time coming off the heels of Alex Rivera, a junior. Official's going to talk to him a little bit. Giannini, boy, he is a player that OES can build
Can't wait
forward to lose.
Ball isn't even
But you know what?
on him.
I do know this about Giannini. I think that just fired him up, and they'll have to watch those two because they might start going at him a little bit out of the pitch. Coming up with it, Moratti. Moratti past to Mansfield. Back to Moratti. Still got it. Goes through one. To his left. He's got it. On. Back to his right. Mansfield's right there. Takes the shot. Ball knocked over the end line. That's a corner for OES. Well, it wasn't pretty because they brought the ball up into the box, but
He should have taken
the
the shot.
result was just fine. Patrick Ruoff will get ready to chip it into the box.
I always tell my kids, half yard of space.
25,
all you
14 to go here on our first half. No score between these two teams. Yeah, there's just been some
Sometimes
great
less than that,
games over
right?
the last few years. Here's the corner, high, far side. James Lawless header, picked up by the keeper. Oh, Mansfield trying to pick up something in front, just like last game. When it was a loose ball off the keeper, he just knocked it away. So right now, let's see a couple players going for it. They turn it over. Here comes a player for DeLaSalle North. Picked up, nice slide tackle, knocked away, and Colorant wallows it up. Oh, goodness, what an opportunity as the two youngsters on the back line both wind up kind of converging on one another. And Colorant had to do a nice job. He does it. But an unfortunate break again as Marquis Scott was sitting right there. He was ready to put that one in. You're going to play it out to the near side and let Carter try to bring this up. Plays it off for Hassan. Hassan up to Moratti. That one just over the sideline. That'll be a throw for the Knights. Boy, oh boy, DeLaSalle North has had a couple of golden opportunities right in front. They're looking for more. Tomas had it, lost it, sent the other direction. Loose ball, Vivek. Vivek's got it. He's getting tied up, tries to push it on up ahead, can't do it. Getting in the way, Pablo Benitez, strong senior defender, able to knock it away from Vivek. I think Pablo's probably got, 40 pounds on Vivek. Vivek, not one of the heavier players on OES's team. Here's the long throw. Ball headed out. It's going to go over the end line. That's another corner. And Ruoff has been great with the corners, but he just sends them so far. All the guys are in the box. I always like to say run in from the far side of the box because if it goes far, you can stay there and take the header. And if it's short, you can come in and redirect it. So Ruoff gets set for another one here with 23 minutes to go. Which team's going to break through first? This one, low line drive, in front, header shot, goal! Goal that time by James Lawless on the corner. And OES is broken through. That full 17 minutes. Just what we were talking about when Lawless started from the far side and was able to make the break and separate himself from the defender. And boy, let's see how DeLaSalle North bounces back from this. This team, again, they possibly should have a 2-1 lead right now. It's just that close. They've been that strong. Well, let's see what happens now. A little adversity on the road. And OES has been looking just to get a little wind in their sails. So right now, Moratti with it. Mansfield trying to come up with it, tries to get it. But a nice defensive play on the wing by Rivera again. He has been strong. Great give and goes by the Knights. This time, though, it just went a little too far. So with 22 and a half to go, Hassan taking his time. He'll come up with a big throw downfield. So he just goes to Moratti. Roddy has it, knocked off the ball. It's loose. Mansfield steals it away, gets it back for Hassan. Hassan's got to chip it up quickly. He does. That's probably going to go a little too far. No, Alex Chen is there, but a nice job by the Knights to be behind the play and head it right into the hands of the keeper. Nice job by that back line to have the keeper's back. Giannini tries to control it at center. Instead, it's Mansfield off to Ruoff. Mansfield, nope, still holds on to it, but nicely stolen away by the Knights. They're going to push quickly on the left side, and that's going to go all the way through to Colin. While our windows are closed here, I get the feeling that Alex is being a little bit louder. And now Carter. On up ahead for Vivek. He lets it go by him. DeLaSalle north the other way. Stolen. Mansfield trying to control. Back to Carter. Carter's got to be quick about it. Knocks it all the way back to Colin, who's got to get that one out. He does softly to Ruoff.
Nice.
Now Lawless to play on the wing. He's going to bring it back. Instead, he's going to play it back to Colleran. Giannini. Giannini trying to sprint through the middle. He's got some time. Now he plays it on the wing for Gaywicki. Gaywicki's got space. Here comes a defender. He's going to try and use his speed to get by him. Gets by him. Heads towards the corner. Looks for that chip to the far side. Nobody's home. Where were they? Maisa Marati was sitting inside the 6. Somebody's going to the corner. Where's the guy on the left side? Marati loves to be inside the 6 for some loose balls. But with the way this team crosses, you've got to sit on the outside. So here comes another corner. A few minutes later, where's Lawless? He's on the back side of the 6. Here comes the cross to the far side. Couple of players. There's a header. That's knocked off the goal line. Great play by DeLaSalle. Cleared up, cleared out. Oh, my goodness. Loose ball. Mansfield has it for a moment. Couple players on him. Tries to get a call. Doesn't. Lawless has it. Left foot. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. Still loose. Mansfield with it. Takes a shot. Saved by the keeper. Oh, goodness. Lawless had his second one right there. And yet DeLaSalle learned. And they were in position. Beautifully done. Giannini comes in hard. And there is a battle with Marquis Scott. Giannini just heads the other direction. Oh, it'll be chirpy out there tonight. You can bet. Scott has been all over the place playing. Oh, we got a player. Uh-oh. We have a player cramping, it looks like. At least I hope it's cramping. Because it's Evan Hassan. And I'm not exactly sure what happened. But he was running. He's just lying there on the ground. They're asking the trainer to come out so Joel will come out and check on him.
Did you see that?
I did not see
I was kind of watching it go over here. So
what
I didn't see
happened. Is the ball went out on the side.
That was when somebody took a cheap shot on him. Because all of a sudden he just
And this would be, again, another
weird.
setback for OES. He's looking like, this does not look like a cramp. I am not exactly, well, let's hope up. Now the leg's coming up. Okay, it is. But a cramp in the first half of the game, 21 minutes in. What was he drinking all spring break? He was supposed to be hydrating. I know players will cramp late in the game, but I don't know a lot of players that cramp in the first 21 minutes of the game. Because the problem is that that's not going to go away. That's going to keep coming back. Maybe he can hydrate enough that he'll be okay in the second half, but no, Chris, I'm not going to say what you just showed me. Ivy. Well, I don't know if they've got any IVs out here, but
Probably not.
have that guy start drinking something. He's walking off really gingerly on that foot. Again, don't know if the camera's got it, but either way,
I didn't see, but I'm thinking just the way they run it might be a hamstring. Because when you're running, you try to stop. Because he got in front of him right as he cleared it.
No. He's our strongest
you know,
defender.
don't walk into the just.
And he's got his throws.
Okay, well, OES is going to walk him
I
off the
just put
side.
him against anybody in the state.
Well,
They're
yeah, he's
that
walking
good
off the end line.
at any level.
Boy, if that's a
Oh, yeah.
that's a
Such a-
hamstring,
it's a great weapon.
He's
30
now he's going to bull
Yeah.
arms around. I think that's
I think
Rosie
he got an
over there
idea
on
early on.
Yeah, yeah.
Joel. And okay, that's not only his strong left foot in the back corner, But that's all of those throw-ins. They lose Johnny Siegel last week, or just before spring break, to 2 broken ribs in a fluke play. And now all of a sudden Evan Hassan is going down?
Crossbreed.
This is not easy. This is why you play as a team. This is why you've got to have players step up. And I'm trying to figure out who they have stuck in for him. Right now, oh, I see what they did. They brought Mansfield back, and it looks like they may have put Ettinger up front. Let's see how this all plays out. With a 1-0 lead, I think that's something that they can afford to do right now. Ball down below. And that's Ettinger. Ettinger comes in. He's going to try and drop it off for Maisa Marati. Back to Ettinger. Ettinger still got it. Comes in front of the box. He's got the chance. Taken down in the box. Handball a couple of times. Ball still sits loose. Ettinger takes a shot. Now Marati takes the shot and misses off the outside of the post. Oh, goodness. What an opportunity from Ettinger right off the bench. The keeper took a shot to the head. He seems to be okay now, hopefully. This has gotten a little crazy.
How is that not a foul?
Ball up on the left side. Mansfield being grabbed and held, and they'll blow a whistle right there from behind. And Ruoff will take it pretty much as a corner. So Lawless going to go to the far side. Mansfield's going to have to stay back. Trying to figure this one out. Lawless setting up on the far side. They're going to try and match up with it. Here's Ruoff going for that hard shot right to the keeper. I don't even think he had to move. And quickly the other direction will go Felix. As he fires this one up, Mansfield's there, gets it off to Giannini. Giannini tries to hold on to it, does. Tips it on up ahead, looking for Marati in the corner. Marati, will he drop? He'll stop and drop, puts it inside for Vivek. Vivek lost it. Tipped away. Oh, nice move inside that time by Meza. Meza gets taken down, or the ball knocked away from him by Giannini. Ball just bounces back and forth. OES ends up coming up with it. Alex Chen grabbed, pushed, huddled, and now thrown down on the turf. It was kind of like one of those things you're not supposed to do during the COVID pandemic, which is hug each other. That's what they were doing out there. A good battle with Brian Soriano on the far side. And OES will get set. Alex Chen has really impressed me this year. That kid, he probably would have been knocked down early on. Here's a header trying to pick it up in front. Vivek, his shot deflected outside, gets to Mansfield. He wants it. Takes a shot low on the ground. Swallowed up by your keeper, Evan Felix. Ball at the center. Again, Scott. Scott tries to play it on up ahead. Looks for the through call to the far side. Coming up with it, Diaz for a moment now. Gaywicky and Diaz, but Diaz was down on the ground and played it. Sort of. But they keep playing. Here comes DeLaSalle North. Alex Rivera had it knocked away from him by Gaywicky, and he's going to try and catch Gaywicky. And he will, but not before it goes off to Chen. Chen with the left in front. Maisa Marati tries to play it off into the corner for Ruoff. Ruoff's got room. Had it knocked away. Nice defensive play by Tomas. Tomas with it on up ahead, looking for some room. They get it out to Lira. Lira tries to put it on up ahead. Not there. I'm not sure what the heck's going on. This official's on the field starting to point one way or the other, and nothing happens. I don't know what he's doing. Well, isn't that interesting? We did have 3 officials to start this game. Did you guys not see? I saw 3 red jackets out on the field, and now we have 2.
We've always had 2.
We've always had 2. All right, must have been the goalie. Yeah, that's why they made him wear the yellow.
There you go.
The yellow jersey. I was getting confused. All right. I apologize to the people out there, but that's
Stuff happens.
yeah, that's exactly what happens. All right, so a corner now for DeLaSalle North. Down with it is Mesa. Chips that one up, but that one just sails out of play. It's nice that there is going to be a district tournament as a substitution is made coming off
That's
is my son Maradi, and it looks like it's a little bit going on the near
Okay.
side. So that they're going to have that district tournament because DeLaSalle North, OES, Catlin, and
Logan and Braden.
Dale deserve at least the opportunity to play something. And oh boy, Alex Collins got to work on those goal kicks. He's just not striking it well. Loose ball picked away by Ruoff. Ruoff still has control. Looking on up ahead for Carter. Carter's got to get the wheels on. Can't wind up picking it up, and it's played out of bounds that time by Lira. So Mansfield will come up for the throw.
He hasn't quite hit that.
And it's 14:33 to go through in the first half. It's still 1-0 in favor of OES.
What year are they? They're
On
like
the
something.
great cross on
That's right,
the
they're
corner
twins,
kick by Ruoff, and then James Wallace put it in with a beautiful header. He had actually a second one that he couldn't get there. That throw-in just comes to the center. Nobody's got it. Now Chen does, trying to control the couple of tights on him. Gets out on the wing for Lawless. Lawless plays it up for Gaywick. He back to Lawless. And there's Lawless with a hard shot, kind of trying to knuckle that one in there if he could. But swallowed up by Felix. He's been busy. Now he plays it out to center. Gaywick, nice job in positioning himself. Vivek had it. Drops it off for Giannini. Giannini tries to play it through, but Logan Carter broke left when he probably needed to go right. There's his brother Braden. He's got to get back there. There's some speed coming in. The quick shot. That one hard over the top that time. That was, oh goodness. A great shot by Marquis Scott. He has got some speed in the back.
That was a corner.
Aware of that.
Keeper tipped it over.
He did.
The ref missed it.
He said he did this.
Right.
But he gave him the ball.
I know. Strange.
So now the official, I guess he's going to go ahead and allow OES to goal kick it. We all from up here thought that Colleran tipped it over the top. Loose ball at center. Giannini has it.
That's a mystery.
Plays it off near side for Mansfield. Back now for Carter. Carter up center. Vivek Giannini.
Nice.
They take their time to work their way on up ahead. They go center. Vivek. Left off for Giannini. Giannini looks to send it through towards the corner, looking for Carter. Carter's got some wheels on. He's going to try and get in there, but gets screened off. Now he keeps it in play, and it's towed out to the far side, but picked up by Ruoff. Ruoff can shoot. Comes back to his left. He'll fire. Does. Great shot. Right on goal. Super hustle over there on the side by Logan Carter to keep that one in. He got muscled up by Kevin Lira, freshman, and a big one and strong one at that. But he stayed with it and kept the ball alive and an opportunity for OES out of it. Now it's to Ruoff. Ruoff, about 35 out, still has room, wants it, cuts inside, tries to go around his player, and it's touched to the corner, and OES gets another opportunity. Ruoff does love those shots, running in towards the top of the 18. He'll go ahead and fire one. As we've mentioned, you got a bunch of guys crashing in on that net. If Felix can't hold on to it, that's going to be trouble. Now it comes to Ruoff. He's at the top of the box again. Wants it. Chips it up in front. Lawless tries to head it. Here it comes to Edger. Edger can't get it. Mansfield shot. Goal! Connor Mansfield picks up the goal to make it 2-0 for OES. I said it last game when he picked up a goal. Kind of a junkyard dog type play. He's just sitting around waiting to find himself a bone, and he did it again. That name might stick. That goal comes at 29 minutes. 2-0 for OES. As we mentioned a little bit earlier, Evan Hassan went down with an injury. And I see Hassan just sitting over on the bench. But it just wrapped up. Not sure what's going on. So right now, Mansfield with the ball taken down from behind, whistle blown. Trying to get in. They're getting physical. Diego Cicano Tomas. Very talented players from DeLaSalle North. A lot of these guys, of course, who play club, they all know each other, I'm sure, as Giannini sends this one to the far side, looking for Ruoff. Ruoff goes up, misses on the header. Cleared up and out. One of the big keys for OES is they just got to keep somebody back, and I think that's going to be Lawless, who's playing it smart and just going to stay deep all the time. That one not cleared out by Colleran. Colleran really struggling with clearing the balls out right now. Tomas plays it on the wing. Mansfield's over there. Oh, nice play on the wing. As Mansfield gets out, rustled by Mesa. Mesa tries to cut back in. Still has it. Looks to make a pass in front. Carter's there. Has it. Taps it away for Vivek. Vivek tries to advance that ball. Gets it over on the wing for Carter. Carter back to Mansfield. Mansfield still got it. Stays with it. Still heading it on up ahead. Tries to stop and drop if he can, but oh boy, he turned back into 5 players. And that was the trouble. He should have dropped it onto a breaking Ettinger on the far side. He has to get back on defense. Looks like he's maybe even calling for a sub. He's tired. Gunnar wants a sub, and let's see if he'll get it. Nope, not going to get it. We're giving it to Vivek. And let's see. So Alex Chen's going to come and play center. And over on the wing now is Barrett Lindholm. I haven't seen Barrett in a while. So my advice to Connor, stop making runs. I think that's kind of the key. And they're going to call. Oh, Connor got a little bit of a break. I think he's saying, ooh, I'm hurting a little bit. He'll be fine. And my son Mariah will come on for him. Connor's just tired. Yeah, he's just tired. That's the whole thing about this short season, right? It's very, very challenging when you're playing different sports. If you're one sport, you've been playing all year, that's one thing. But for some of these guys on both sides, look, they're playing different sports, and so it's challenging to go ahead and be in the best of shape. It's one of the reasons why my comments to the USAA were this whole thing of short seasons and everything was wrong. Being a coach of 2 sports, I said this shouldn't be done. But that was just my suggestion. They're playing it, and that's fine. Ball pushed up the far sideline. Ricky's just going to try and screen that to let it go over the line, but a nice job to keep it in play over on the wing by DeLaSalle North. Double check. As the ball squirts around, that's Diaz who kept it in. Now over on the far side, Salinas. Salinas loses it out of play as the junior. Quickly, OES tries to advance. They do. For a moment, it's Lindholm. Lindholm lost it. These are some of the new young faces you're going to go ahead and see. It's coming in as Ettinger. Ettinger gets it back for Lindholm. Lindholm on the wing. Stops, drops, and that ball is going to go out. Daywick, he's ready for the throw. Gets it off to Giannini. Giannini. Chen. Chen still got it. Maisa Marati. He can unload. Does. Too far to the left. 8:09 to go. 2-0 in favor of OES. It's the one thing about this year's OES team that I will give them a lot of credit. This is a true unit. These guys really do play for one another. Last year, a lot of seniors and some who were maybe a little bit more interested in their own stats. But this group has really been forced to come together quickly, and it's paid off so far. But it's a long season, lots of stuff left as Carter advances in. Tomas controls, picked away by OES. Who's got it now? Marati. Marati gets sandwiched and taken down. No whistle. You're going to go down, my son. You got to go down hard to get that whistle. Now all of a sudden, DeLaSalle North, Gaywicky comes over to do battle on the side. That ball goes over the end line. We got a whistle blown as Gaywicky matched up with Diaz. Outside the box, going to be an opportunity for DeLaSalle.
I can't make heads or tails of what they'll call. It's like, what do you think they're going to call something they don't? I mean, you're like, okay.
You won't have the guts to do that again.
Should use my left hand. So it'll be a few feet outside of the box. A couple of bigs in there for DeLaSalle North, including Jesus Troncoso. Over on the side, that looks like Salinas, I think, is going to go ahead and try to cross this one in. As he does, swallowed up by the keeper, Colleran, for OES. 6:27 to go here in the first half. Wallace going to go long, trying to get it on up ahead for the breaking Lindholm. It's knocked out of play, and OES looks to advance quickly. That one thrown a little bit too far, but it comes right back to Gaywicky. Ball's bouncing all over the place. Now it's Chen at center. They'll play it near side. Carter, back to Chen. Just a miscommunique. That could have been fun. Stolen by Giannini. Giannini plays it out on the wing, looking for Lindholm. He's got room. Tries to go right, gets by his man, still has it, cuts inside the box, cuts inside. There's a shot, and hit up front. Oh, that was too bad. What an opportunity right on the foot that time of Ettinger, and he skied it. Looked like he used about a 60-degree wedge on that shot. Man. All right, so long throw. And again, even though it's on the far side, this is kind of the situation where you miss Hassan right now with his long throws. But it's going to be Lindholm who tries to get that one in there. And a great throw by him as it rolls out in front. But nobody's. Carter tries to keep it in. Does. Who's it going to? Uh-oh. Here it comes to Tomas. Tomas pushing it out on the wing. Diaz. Carter tries to keep it in, but oh, wait. Was that ball in or out? It was grabbed quickly by Mesa, and they say, oh, I guess it was out. Boy, that was interesting. Tomas, cross, far side, back screen, nicely played on the wing by Diaz. Diaz and Gaywicki battle in the corner. Lindholm comes down to help out, steals it away, gets it up for Ruoff. Ruoff trying to get it up for Ettinger. Ettinger keeps it in, pushes it on up ahead. That one we played back up on the far side to Troncoso. Troncoso centers it. Loose ball comes away from Marati. Back to Giannini. Giannini, far side. Lindholm has it. Oh, gets tripped up after he controlled it. Whistle blown. And that's an opportunity for OES. And I got to be honest, I can't tell if that was a trip or just the fact that Lindholm just lost control of his feet for a second. Sometime in that sophomore year, the feet get in your way, right? Just double checking. We got Will Phillips in here with us in the booth. How's that leg coming? Okay? Getting better?
It's going along.
You had surgery, right?
I did. Everything went off.
Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Maybe we'll try to chat with you a little bit at halftime. Find out what's going on. All right, so on the far side will be Ruoff. There's Lawless. Lawless, you got to go left a little bit. Marati's not going to get the header, and he's behind you. So let's see what we've got. Troncoso is on him. They're both about the same height, shoving each other off. That one low on the ground. In front, tap, in goal! Oh, right when, or wait, was that a goal? Yep, that's a goal. Wow, I thought they were going high. They went low, and James Lawless gets his second. That kill coming in 37 minutes.
Reminds me of the shot that Rogan did.
Lawless has just been on fire. He got moved to the back line, and he's nearly had 3 tonight, except for a sensational save by somebody on the D line for DeLaSalle North. 3-0 here with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Ball loose. Gaywicki going to drop it back for Lawless. Giannini and Lawless, who have played together forever, really communicating well to one another today. Pushes it on up ahead, tries to get it out for Marati. Marati wants to go, but instead he'll drop it back for Carter. Carter plays it in middle for Chen. Chen's cross, whoop, that went the wrong way, but Gaywicki positions himself nicely. Gets the ball away. Oh, great spacing by OES right now to pass that ball off. Ruoff. Giannini. Boy, oh boy, this is something they did not have last year. It was the solid spacing and passing between team members. Ruoff with it. Tries to get it through, but can't. Knocked away by Soriano. Soriano tries to get the Knights going. Over on the wing, it belongs to Diaz. He's still got control. Comes out near side for Mesa. Mesa's dangerous. He's got it. Couple of players drops it back for Troncoso. Troncoso giving it up to Benitez. Benitez throws it on up ahead. Giannini off to Ettinger.
Get rid of it.
Ettinger, long legs and all, pushes it on up for Edelman. I'll make that Lindholm. Who's Edelman?
Julian.
Well, we just recruited Julian Edelman to play on the team. I don't know how he has any years left, but where did that come from?
Julian.
I don't have any idea.
Julian.
There you go. There, that's what it was. Okay, thank you. I knew there had to be some sort of connection. Substitutions made. Now they're trying to go to the left side looking for Ruoff. Ruoff maintains control. Will drop it back for Logan Carter. Again, not sure. Seeing many faces I haven't seen in some time out on the pitch tonight. Right now for OES. This one's a familiar face, James Wallace. Logan Carter. For a while, I was having to build a Southwest paper. Now I got to drive the other one. That's Jesse Lindholm on this side. It's lost at center. Picked up quickly the other direction. Salinas looks for a through ball. Got his man Mesa on the right. Coming out to center it. Ball's loose. In front. Shot blocked. No. What an incredible save by Lawless. Oh, my goodness. With nobody in goal, Lawless makes that save. Chen taps it away. Picked up by DeLaSalle North. Grabbed by Soriano. And Troncoso plays it out near side.
Just killed him.
Oh, goodness. Time remaining 11 seconds here in the first half. We got to look for a cross quickly. Now it's just knocked out a play by Carter, and that's going to end the first half. That is the second opportunity knocking on the door that DeLaSalle could not convert. Oh, goodness. Right there. And you know their coach is going to say the chances are there. Just keep pressuring. Just keep pressuring. A good game. And while it is 3-0 right now at halftime, it's a lot closer than that. OES trying to overcome an injury to Evan Hassan, one of their seniors. Not sure. He's not getting up at all right now. But certainly can't tell if it's an ankle or a hamstring. Maybe we'll see if we can get anything. But the way Joel came out to stretch, if it's a hamstring and Joel came out and stretched his calf, I think that makes me nervous. But you know what? They got him off the field, and hopefully we can get something going. We'll see. Sometimes we get Joel to come on over here and might get some updates on him. But again, the goal situation, Lawless scored on a corner kick with a header at 17 minutes to make it 1-0. Mansfield picked up a bone in front around the 6 and drilled it into the back of the net at 29 and made it 2-0. And then Lawless again on what was a cross off a direct kick or indirect kick from Patrick Ruoff. He just skirted him along the ground, and, well, Lawless broke in and just put it into the back of the net. And I'm telling you, Evan Felix, there was nothing he could do on all three of those, well, at least from my standpoint. I'm not as good as the coaches are. Maybe they would say he could have done something, but it didn't appear from my vantage point. So we've got a few minutes left, and I mentioned that Will Phillips is up here with us. Will, let's go to sit here.
Yeah.
Because this is from both fans. If you're watching and listening, well, learn about Will, but and what he's doing. But I guess you really don't care. So for those that do care, that are the UAS family, let's talk about first where you're heading next year. Do you know yet what you're doing college-wise?
I do, Todd. Yes, I will be headed to Bates College, and we'll be playing golf there. That's the plan for the next 4 years.
Oh, that's exciting. Now, you've been playing golf how long?
I've been playing golf my whole life, I would say, but competitively I started in middle school and just kind of built from there.
Yeah, so you would say that it was some of the OES programs that got you going in golf?
Oh, completely, 100%. The high school team has been very formative in my golf game. And yeah, it's disappointing that I won't be able to play this season, but I'll definitely be on the sidelines. It's going to be a good season for the team.
So you got that comment that I made on the 60.
I did,
when
yeah.
you chipped it.
The 60-degree wedge, that was a great one.
Thanks. Now, let's talk about you, because I know early at the beginning of the season, Connor, my son, who plays out there tonight, he was so excited. He's like, Will is playing like a madman out there. We're so excited. We got so much depth, and whammo, something happened. So first of all, tell me what happened to your left knee.
Yeah, so initially I thought it was an ACL tear. It turns out it was an avulsion fracture. That's a big word, obviously, but basically where
That's an SAT.
Yeah, right.
I did not do well in the SAT.
So I'll explain it to you, Doc.
Thank you.
Basically where the tendon and the bone connect, where the ACL and the bone connect, my bone broke, chipped off. And so the ACL doesn't have any damage to it, but it was out of tension, didn't have anything to grab onto. And then I also did a little damage to my meniscus. So I had surgery, everything is going well, and we're in the recovery stage.
Okay, so normally when you hear about an ACL tear, it's like, okay, year. I mean, just there's no chance for anything. In terms of this, I don't even know what that could call it, some big word, but I don't know. What did you call it?
This evulsion fracture.
An evulsion
But this
fracture.
situation, you can just call it.
This situation, evulsion fracture. I'm going to work on that by maybe the end of the half. With an evulsion fracture, what's the time frame for you?
There's silver linings. It's about 3 months, and I've had plenty of friends who have torn their ACL and been out for a year. Because there's no damage to the actual tendon, I can recover off that. So that's one positive for this whole situation.
Great. Is there another one that I've heard, and this, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a rumor, but fractures like this actually cure players of slices. So is that something you're excited about?
It is,
Yeah.
because that's what I've been struggling with
Yeah,
this
that's what
whole,
I figured.
my entire career. And so hopefully the bone heals just right, and the ball stops going.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, it's going to go right in there. You're going to have a nice draw, nice fade, or whatever, whichever term. I don't even know golf terms. But the point is, that'll be great. And you have a wonderful team here. But I think for you to be able to get healthy and go back and play at big side, must have been a really big sigh of relief.
It was. The 3-month quote that I got from my doctor was a relief. I was worried that, I had done all this work and then I wouldn't be able to capitalize on it and play it, but that's not going to be an issue. It'll be good.
Now, who's that guy who's just hitting the tar out of the ball on the tour right now? Like Bishop, or what's that guy's name?
Bishop.
No, the guy that wears the funny hat that's like.
Oh, Bryson DeChambeau.
See, duh, I got the duh in there. Right. That's what Connor would say. I say a lot. So DeChambeau. So you're going to try and bulk up like him, start eating a lot more pasta?
He had some initial success, but the strategy it's not something that I align with.
Okay.
I feel like, in that sport, you need to have some touch, some feel. And when you get that big, you lose that.
Yeah.
So for me, it's an approach, but it's not the one that I'm doing.
All right. So exciting news. You're going to Bates. You're all. That's a done deal. Yeah.
It's a done deal. Yeah. I'm fortunate to be able to have that in the pocket. So yeah.
You got some friends who are going to go there too. Don't add it to plans.
I do. Yeah. So Luke Morris.
Or you can-
I can. Fine, but
I wouldn't mind having.
So that'll be fun, and I'm sure.
Are you using
more
both
as
of those?
decisions come.
There's another one right here.
That's going to be great. And you just
Between us, like there.
I actually was not able to.
No.
I know, Doug. You had to ask the question. But no, because of COVID, I have a lot of friends
I'm
who
feeling
go there
balmy
right
from
now. And so they were able to film
standing
me in.
exposed at
And
Delta,
anyone who's applying to college right now knows that every college has a virtual tour, so I took all those. So I was not able to go. You had to ask.
Yeah. Well, and that's an interesting point. I'm looking at the clock, see how much time I got left here. Because we get an opportunity to talk some. So college at junior, we're looking at colleges and all that stuff.
Right.
How has that been? I mean, I would think as a high schooler, one of the exciting points is, okay,
It isn't yours, is it?
I'm going to go to colleges, I'm going to look at colleges, I'm going to figure out what I want, and yet you're basically the first class that has been unable to do that.
Yeah, I think it just forced every college to really go above and beyond in terms of introducing themselves to people who are trying to go to college. So a bunch of virtual tours, everything online. But it's certainly tough because you can't go. You can't be on the campus. And for a lot of people, I think going to that school and being there physically is a huge deciding factor if you want to go.
And have they said anything about their plans for the fall or any of those NESCAC schools out there? NESCAC being the general conference, it's
Right.
Some refer to it as the Division III Ivy Leagues, if you will, and many great schools out there. So have they said anything?
In terms of school or in terms of sports?
Yeah, well, let's start with school.
Okay, well, school, everything's going well.
Okay.
I think a lot of the small New England schools have been able to return their students
best
mostly.
players,
And in terms of sports,
One
they're
of
gearing up.
Four
They're
guys have
obviously
gone
taking
down.
precautions. And,
including this guy.
it's a smaller season like what we have here.
Two
but,
left, Virginia,
yeah.
number 4.
He's
Some
going to do sports.
really good
Yeah,
guy
so
in the
golf,
middle.
just
Yeah.
9 holes.
And Lawless.
Yeah.
No, they're going to
Yes.
full 18.
2 goals.
But
Okay.
maybe they need a little extra.
Number 2,
room.
he's a
You can't
defender.
touch the pin. There are a lot of
On
small,
the back lines,
small. As
side.
there are in soccer, keep the mask up.
It's just
You know what? Coaching
Just
tennis
no.
now
Just
here
like the
at OES, and so I follow that all over the country, and I've always been so amused by it. It's like, well, yeah, okay, so you're serving, and you get these 2 balls for the whole match, but you can't touch the balls of the other player. So you have to mark the balls a different color. It's just strange, but fortunately, we can all. I just got my second shot yesterday, so I'm very happy.
That's fantastic. Hopefully, we'll all be there soon.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Hey, so your initial thoughts, first half. What would you say? What would you be telling these boys right now?
I think it's a great game. Really, although the scoreboard may not say it's a close game, I think it is. I think anyone's in it. But I think OES's possession and passing is the best that I've seen. So if they can keep that up, I think they've got a good chance.
Yeah, okay, so that's great. But how much are you going to yell at that back line? Because DeLaSalle North has had 2 or 3 point line and a defensive breakdown.
The marking has been questionable. James Allis had a good game, but he's let a few by. It's all right. I think he knows what he has to do. These guys are professionals. They go into the huddle.
Wait, stop. They're not professionals. I just want that noted. Okay,
Sorry.
no professionals out here on either one. There's no money going to any players. We're not going to have any issues here. Back to what you're saying.
That's my fault. It should have been more clear.
Dang.
These guys are professional high school soccer players.
Yeah, let's see how
They know what they need to do. They saw their mistakes in the first half.
Wow,
I think
that
both
was a
teams were
close
at that, and it'll be a great second half.
Baylor
See, I
and
think
Baylor
no
runs the round.
matter how the golf career goes, I think you should get involved in the broadcast.
The sports market. Well, that's why I'm up here. I try to learn the lay of the land. So I think it'll be good. We'll watch the second half.
All right, I'm expecting you to be out at the basketball games and doing the basketball games while I'm down coaching with Ed and Juma. You're going to be up there doing some of the games.
All right, we'll see how we'll be back. Right end up.
I don't know how we're going to do it with your leg, but we'll figure something
We'll get
out.
something going.
All right, everybody. That's Will Phillips, senior. He's going to Bates next year, going to play golf, and it's just great to see that he's recovering from that knee injury that he sustained just before the start of the season, and some great surgery. We have to give big kudos to, it was Ruben. Yeah, that's right. Dr. Rubenstein was the one, which is really funny because I used to coach Dr. Rubenstein's daughter, Kate, when I was coaching over at Catholic Gable, girls tennis. So he's just a fantastic doctor and beats anybody else out there. I might be going and checking in pretty soon. Let's see. They look like they're just about ready, and the clock is not, though. Everybody out on the field was all ready to play, and we just haven't had any signals yet, I guess.
You gotta let me set the clock, dude.
They want there now. They're ready to go, and okay, we are underway. 3-0. OES leading here as we start the second half against DeLaSalle North. I'm Todd Mansfield, and again, glad you're listening. Hopefully, this is coming through smoothly on our stream. And we're trying this season. This is our inaugural season of the streaming, and we've just been working out some glitches. So thank you for your patience, and thanks for paying attention to what we're doing. Loose ball at center. I'll try to tell you a little bit as that ball tries to get through. We have a handball. No. Ruoff now at center. I'll tell you a little bit later about what's going to be happening with the Catholic game coming up. Mansfield's back on the field, back on D. Wants the guy in the corner, gets it up there. As he does, it's Ettinger. His cross, right in front. Ball loose, picked up. Chen has it. Drops it behind him for Ettinger, puts it back in front. Loose. Who's got it? Ruoff. A blast to the corner. Great save by the keeper. And it's knocked out of bounds. Oh, what a diving save by your keeper, Evan Felix. Laid out completely and stopped that blast from Patrick Ruoff. Mansfield will throw on the far side. And again, boy, a lot of speed from these youngsters over there in the Lindholms and the Ettingers as well. They look really good up front. Loose ball picked up by Tomas. It's cleared up and out. And again, DeLaSalle will kick and chase. A couple of players battling for it. Back for Carter now. Oh, yes, we'll kick and chase. And let's see how back is going. He gets tripped up. They say no call.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, but wait, no, we got the whistle from behind. This guy says no call. The guy from behind says, oh, yes. And Beck got definitely tripped up. It got a little hard. I thought it was kind of inadvertent. He still did trip it.
Did he call a timeout? I didn't see him.
Clock's still rolling, and nobody's asking for anything right now. So let's see what we've got. This is a little bit deep from Wallace's favorite shot. He wants to move that ball up just a little bit, and he does to the yellow line. So let's see what he's going to do. He may try to just curl this one in. He does, and that would be good for 3 in football, but not this one. So now the score remains 3-0 with 37 minutes to go in this one. DeLaSalle visiting. Right now, Marotti tries to knock it back. Troncoso is there. Vivek's going to battle it for it. Now he puts it back into the keeper who's going to try and clear it out. Ruoff picks it up outside the box. Right foot, left foot. looks to leave it off, but there's Tomas. I believe that went ahead and cleared it out to the far side. Again, some of those numbers a little difficult for me to see on the far side as it's getting darker. We'll keep trying. Giannini outside the box. He goes down from behind, and another whistle is blown as this time he gets ripped up by Alex Rivera. And just this one's about literally 2 yards inside of where the last one was. So Lawless and Ruoff chatting a little bit. And Lawless saying, hey, I'll go in. We can pick up anything. And I think certainly maybe what we shall look for is a little bit of either a soft chip by Ruoff or maybe a blast and see if the guys can pick up something. And one of the referees talking with the DeLaSalle players. Over on the wing, Ettinger moving all over the place. Now OES is ready. Here's the shot. Chipped up beautifully. In front, ball loose. Oh, what a chip shot by Ruoff. That was gorgeous. And yet the boys cannot convert. Ball comes up the far sideline. Ruoff and Mansfield hustle and get back and control it.
Wow, it's tricky.
Oh, my goodness. That was something I had not seen, but the loose ball goes down towards the corner. Maratti's going to try and get there. No. But it just skirts over the sideline, right down by the corner. Big throw. Mansfield drops it off, gets it for Chen. Chen comes up with it. Players knocked down, both going for the ball. Squirts loose. Tomas, no. Check that. Rivera at center. Had it. Gets it knocked back to him. They'll go long down the far sideline. Carter's going to try and play that one out. Mansfield gets back there. He'll bring it up left-footed out to Giannini. Giannini gets knocked down again by Rivera at the far side. And I think Giannini's going to play that a little bit. He knows Rivera's a strong physical player. And they will go at each other there in the center. And maybe he's just going to keep going down, see if he can draw a yellow on him as that ball gets sent on up ahead. Chen tries to get it, can't. It's left off. Ruoff comes away with it, heads towards the corner, stops, drops back with the left foot, plays it center for Chen. Chen loses it. DeLaSalle looks to counter. Over on the wing, that's Meza. Meza showing the speed. Gets past Mansfield, gets past Giannini, cuts back to the center, puts it across towards the corner. He's got a teammate down there. Knocked away, still in play, over the end line, and they're saying that's a corner. Mansfield said, no, it went off his leg.
It did.
Can't tell from here. Alex Rivera ready to set up that corner. Mansfield had an opportunity to play it before it went out of bounds. He elected not to, thinking he had the call. Here's matchup. Here's the cross. In, knocked away by Giannini. There's a shot. This is wildly to the left line. Soriano couldn't come up with that one. Soriano with the captain's school for the South North. Has the armband, does number 8. They'll play it off for Lawless. Lawless has Gaywick if he wants it, but instead goes back to Colleran. Colleran's not going to play it up to Gaywick. Nice touch out to Gaywick. Gaywick has a player through if he wants it. He's way offside. Now he's not, and it's played on it. Oh, now he can come back, but either way, maybe an offside in the far corner from maybe that was Maratti who was offside. Gaywick just a little bit late with that pass. With 33 left in this one and a 3-0 lead, here comes DeLaSalle trying to cut into that OES lead. Loose ball. Ettinger touches it on up ahead. Troncoso lost it, picked up. Now Vivek shots right at the keeper. How many times does that happen? Oh, goodness. Right there. Just taking an extra second. He might have been able to get off something even better. Now it's Chen. Chen over to Ettinger. Ettinger gets it back for Giannini. Giannini plays it for Mansfield. He'll cut back center and try to use some speed there. Holds one player off, gets it on up ahead for Chen. Chen could drop it to him, back to him. If he gets it there, leaves it off left. As Ruoff was crashing in, oh boy, Chen had Mansfield looping around on the hip, but didn't give him the go. And instead, the ball goes over the end line. Sounds like a jealous father. But the point being that it's 3-0 right now. 2 James Lawless goals and 1 for Mansfield today. And OES playing as a team very well. See if their passing continues. Now it's Marotti. Marotti cuts towards the center. Still has it. Leaves it off for Ettinger. Ettinger cuts back. It comes out to Gaywicki, who chips it over to the far side. Yeah, stolen back. Giannini takes it back. Still has it. Oh, whoop, got tied up. And there's the physical play from behind. We have a whistle. Nope, no call because Mason didn't go down. I think if he'd fallen down on that play, he might have gotten the call because he got hit hard by Giannini. Make that Rivera, not Mason. Rivera's number 7, Mason's number 10. Down in the corner, Mansfield puts it back up towards the top of the box and picked up. Grab there. Taking out Rivera. Rivera had it, lost it to Ruoff, who drops it back for Carter. Carter's got to get that off quick. Marotti. Now it's dropped all the way back for the keeper and Felix, who's got to get there because Vivek was there. But now Vivek's got to get back on side. Chen has it top of the box. He wants the shot. Instead, plays it over for Vivek. Vivek's there. Shot. Save. Great save. Here comes the right. Shot. Goal by Vivek. Vivek. Mattel Hinkle hits the goal on his second go-round. And that's 4-0. Time of that goal coming at 50 minutes. A beautiful pass back by Chen to go ahead and get that over to Vivek, who just positioned himself so well. Loose ball on the far side. Mansfield pinches up, tries to advance the ball, drops it back for Giannini, who plays it over for Lawless. Again, great spacing by OES defensively right now. Apparently I jinxed them. That one gets stolen away quickly. Tomas plays it off. Tomas gets it back. Makes it, he's fancy with those feet. Now he's going to play it up the far sideline. Carter is there, tries to go ahead and play that one up the left side, and it just shimmies on the foot. Quick throw down the line. Carter's there. They battle for the ball. It goes heads down towards the corner. And what do we call it? It's going to be a corner.
Oh, I don't know how to go again.
Yes. DeLaSalle has to get a couple of their players up there. Right now, they're keeping a bunch of them back. They're keeping 4 back right now. Quick corner. Sent up into the middle. Anything can happen. Loose ball in front. Grabbed by Colleran as he leaps out to get that. Took a foot in the belly. We'll see if that's the whistle. Yep, there is a whistle there. But aggressive play by Alex Colleran. And he really is showcasing himself being a little bit more aggressive. Vivek wants the through ball, doesn't get it. Instead, it goes to Giannini. Giannini pushes it out of ahead, looking for Chen. Chen uses his speed. He gets in, but can he get there? And players just sit on one another. Vivek had it, falls loose, comes outside the box. And a nice move as it's brought outside by Diaz. Diaz wants to advance, plays it over to the far side. Over to Tomas. Tomas puts it through. Using some speed, Mansfield's going to win that race. It's just going to go over the end line. There was a race for that one. It looks like maybe Jay's up over there. That's the thing. DeLaSalle can strike quick. They can counter like nobody's business. Good. So fast. So this time, Lawless is going to take it. 28 minutes to go in this one. So he's going to boot this one as far as he can. Ruoff tries to advance it. Now Vivek with it. Plays it off to the wing, where it's grabbed there by Diaz. Diaz drops it back, stolen away by OES. They've got 2-1 lead pass, comes over to Marotti. Marotti cuts back to his right, and they'll say offside. Marotti, that was not a smart play to kick it that far. They could go ahead and give him a whistle for something. They'll call offside. A great pass by Vivek. I thought it was right there. The time it left his foot, it looked as though it was okay, but hey, we're not wearing the red jerseys up here in the booth. So back to play, it is Rivera. He'll try and send it long. Carter comes in, plays it, but it's off the hip. Touch there by Scott. Scott wants to come in. Instead, Carter plays it towards the corner. Here's Gaywicki. Gaywicki's going to do battle. As he does, it's grabbed and sent towards the net, but wild and to the left by Diaz. And is that what do we have here? Is that a whistle or a goal kick? I guess it's a goal kick.
Might
the
have
way
been
it's
an app.
positioned, but I thought with the referee down there pointing, I thought maybe it was something else. Law was trying to go long to the far side for Marotti. Heads towards the corner. Marotti might get there first. They'll do battle. And the ball slid up the sideline. Nice play by DeLaSalle to keep that one in quickly. Tomas with it. Sending it on up ahead. Great spin move by Mesa. Mesa comes inside the box, looks for that cross. It's there in front, off the back toe that time. Is unable to convert was Diaz. Now Rivera sends it back towards center. Knocked away. Outside the box. Chipped up, chipped out. Levesque has it. Sends it on up ahead. Looking for Marotti. My son Marotti cutting in on the box. Has it. Gets the shot blocked away by Troncoso. He just couldn't control it. I thought maybe he was going to go ahead and unleash that one once he came inside the box, but he just couldn't get it. But a beautiful play again. Levesque is really playing well tonight. Natal Hakel has just showed some gorgeous touch inside. Some great lead passes. Ruoff set to take the corner on the far side. Lawless getting ready again as he comes into the box. 3 players back for OES. Cross in front. Keeper holds on. Ooh, gets it. Lost it, but grabbed it back. Nice job by Evan Felix. Scott tries to play it towards the sideline, and he just gives 2 quick shoving hands to Gabriel.
Get in the game.
He just went ahead and I don't know. I thought 2 hands like that. It's a physical game. Let's just leave it at that. And Scott, boy, this is something to watch. He is quite a player. He is speedy. He's strong, and he keeps creating opportunities for his team. He's just a junior. He'll be back. Hope somebody's looking at him. You know, if he's over at DeLaSalle North, he's got getting a great education, great school. Certainly, he's showcasing with soccer that he's got some talent. And I like his number 24. It's coming up. Loose ball kicked towards the corner, speaking of time. Mansfield chases it down and kicks it out to the far sideline. 25 minutes to go. This one 4-0 OES. Look for an opportunity, just a little bit, maybe. Now we might get that opportunity. We mentioned the Catlin game that's coming up on April Fool's Day. It's on Thursday at Catlin. They will be streaming the game. It's not known to me whether or not they'll have any sort of broadcaster up in the booth. I have asked Dennis Sullivan if I could come up there and do it. I don't have an answer yet. If not, I may, if it's allowed, just do the old audio broadcast from the field that we did all last season. So we'll see. I don't know, but it is available on the stream. Catlin has the streaming system, and so they can do that. So look for that as Mansfield brings it up on the far sideline. Ball goes out of play. He'll grab quickly, wants to throw out to center for Chen. Chen's going to try to play it over to the near side. It goes to Gabricky. We'll drop it back over on the wing for Bresnan. Laid off for Carter. Carter loses it, and back comes Meza. Puts it on up ahead. Looking for Scott, but back there's Carter. Scott holds on to it, keeps it in play as they battle on the far sideline, and they're going to send that one off Scott. So throwing for it, yes. Playing for Chen. Chen looks to drop it off. Gets knocked down hard. Physical play by Tomas to go ahead and try and create some space. And as the clock continues to run at 23 minutes, looks like a substitution getting ready for DeLaSalle North over on the far side. Play it to Carter now. Carter to the center for Giannini. Giannini, his errant pass gets knocked away. Picked up by Meza, another Meza. There's 2 of them out there. At center, touched around, heeled on up ahead. Picked up by Lawless, Ruoff for OES with it. He's chased by Soriano. Just going to try and play it up the far side. Chen can't get his head on it there.
Nice touch.
Ball loose. Ruoff trying to get it through, but it's stolen away. DeLaSalle, but stolen back. OES. Playing it up the wing. Too soft by Giannini. However, he finds a way to get that ball back for a second. Now it sits loose, grabbed by Mansfield at center for OES. Instead of playing it back for Carter. Mansfield just playing cash there. And turnover at center. OES able to gather it in. 21 and a half to go. Lawless, Ruoff. Over for Gaywin. Lawless looking for somebody. Knocked away. Scott and Lawless come together. Lawless still with it. Lawless goes to the far side, and there's no whistle thrown as Lawless goes down. And Lawless has a few extra words for Scott as they walk away. The OES, I think OES probably concerned, not necessarily because of the physical play out on the field. They've already lost a few players due to some silly away from the ball plays. And now Vivek is being manhandled not outside the box.
A long time.
Gaywicki with the ball over on the wing, tries to cross it in front, comes loose, in front, shot, roller. Oh, goodness, right in front was an opportunity. Can't tell who that was. It looks like it might have been Lindholm. Lindholm was right there and just missed on a ball that had squirted through the box. Now he comes back and tries to come up with it. And I believe it's DeLaSalle ball. Yes, indeed.
Here's coming in.
It seems that way.
Yeah, glad we're not in a wind. It's cold out there.
So I don't think-
And
I
Scott
think
will
the
head
inside
off.
of this.
Boy, he's been
No,
on stand all
no.
day. So they'll make a change up front as Scott's going to take a little bit of a breather.
I like it. I'll take this over nothing.
And along with that, so will Brian Soriano. This ball. Giannini grabbed and taken down, whistle blown. And this time it looks like that was Emmanuel Montoya. 1938. Wallace all set. He'll chip that one up ahead. Looking for it is Vivek. It comes out to the wing. Drop back. Gaywicki chips it up to the far side. Headed there. But knocked away. Giannini taken down from behind and whistle blown. Alex Rivera stopped the ball, knocked it away. Whistle on him.
You better get control of the game. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
18:52 to go. Ruoff and Lawless. Just tapping it back and forth for a little bit. Get set to set things up. Lawless looking. That's enough for Carter. Carter to Gaywicki. Gaywicki with the speed takes off down the sideline, stops, brings it back. Left foot, plays it back center for Chen. Chen had it, lost it. Gaywicki plays it up. Oh, trying to save it on the wing that time. Gonna be Bresna. Just could not get it with those orange magnetic cleats. Thought that might help him. Right now, Chen battling. Loose ball. Cleared out. Gathered in by Carter. Nice job. We're going to just go ahead and swallow that up. Playing it on up ahead. DeLaSalle looking, but can't get there. Now they can as they pinch up. Tomas has it. Try and swing it with the left foot. Instead, Carter plays it the other direction. Battling for it. Oh, yes, trying to get there. And again, it's Bresna causing some havoc. Back on the back line along the Troncoso. The clock continues to go 17, a little over 17 minutes left in this one. 4-0 in favor of OES. As we mentioned earlier, if you joined us late, Evan Hassan went down with a first half injury. We have no update on that. We're hoping it was bad clamping, but the talk has been maybe it was a hamstring issue. Troncoso saves, but it goes right to an OES player, and they'll say, go.
Yeah.
That was Ettinger who was there. Or no, that was Bresna. Played near side. And that one just turning and clearing it out was Christian Mesa, the sophomore. He didn't have anything else to do with it. He had Bresna right on it. Trying to touch it. Looked like almost a handball that time, but not called. Mesa's going to let that roll over the sideline for a throw for the Knights. Sends it on a head. Great throw that time. Couple players get tripped up. Nice job by Giannini to clear that one up. They'll get it past, nope, not back to him. Carter went a little long with that pass. And DeLaSalle comes up with it. Mansfield picks it up at center. Tries to advance for OES. Touched back for Giannini. Left off for Chen. Chen plays it off on the wing for Bresna. Bresna's got wherewithal to drop it back for Gabriel. He crosses it, but it's stolen away by Tomas. Now in the center, that belongs to Rivera. Rivera out to Mesa. Mesa brings it in, looks for Salinas. Loose ball, James Lawless to Giannini. Oh, nice play by Giannini to get it off to Chen. Chen wants to go ahead and fire it all the way through. He does. It goes a little too far. And it's going to be grabbed by your keeper, Felix. Tries to send it back the other direction. 15 minutes left in this one. 4-0 in favor of OES. Loose ball bounced around off the head of Giannini. Let's see where this one winds up. Giannini back on that ball. He's everywhere. Really has been outstanding for this team this season at center. They try to play it up the left side. Mansfield blocks it. Fires it back to the near side. Bresna controls. Wants to use some speed. Gets by one, but not two. It's played out of bounds. Smartly that time by DeLaSalle North, allowing them to go ahead and regather themselves. Alan Salinas at it. Couple of players. Looks like we got a substitution over there. I think that's Logan Carter coming in for Alex Chen. Now they're ready. He wants to make the run. And right there, Lesnar throws it right into the shoulder of the defenseman in front of him. I haven't seen that a lot. That ball comes free, and it's picked up by DeLaSalle North. They'll look to push. Centering pass. Touchdown there by Rivera. Rivera cuts back. Really strong play by Rivera. He wants to cross. Instead, he drops it back. Pushed up the sideline. Ball at center for Rivera. Tomas. Tomas with the long, hard shot from about 30 or maybe even 40 out. And that one hooks and it's picked up by Coleman. 13:27 to go here in this one. 4-0 in favor of OES. Better kick this time by Colleran. Picked up by Vivek. Giannini. Played off on the far side for Mansfield. Ruoff. Cuts back. Has help if he needs it. Nicely played by DeLaSalle North. Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. DeLaSalle North's throw. Ruoff gets in the way of that one. And then Carter does for a moment. Daywicky comes in, hits this man hard from behind, and there's a whistle. Nice job by Rivera to set himself up for that. Beautiful play. Seems like they're all getting ready. Rivera's ready to go. We'll fire that one up high, hard, and deep, and swallowed up at the goal line by Colleran. Nice attempt by Rivera. We've got a whistle. It appears maybe an injury over there, or some sort of needed, necessary substitution. Sure who that? It kind of looked like it was Tomas that was going off. Back in for if it was Tomas, it's Soriano who comes in. That ball just booted by Colleran and out of play. It looks like they're taking a look at Tomas over there. Maybe that throw just never went into play. Hopefully he's not injured. Maybe just a little bit of blood that has appeared on his jersey or his leg. 11:40 to go in this one. OES with it. Play quickly over to Carter. They look to push up. He does his Ruoff. Ruoff gets out of trouble. They aren't completely out of it yet. Mansfield tries to clear it up and out. Right now, the loose ball belongs to the Knights. Players battle for it. Carter comes in. He'll swallow it up. Looks to drop it off, but bad communication. Rivera's got room. He's outside the box. Fires a shot. Save. Touched in front. And it's going to be cleared out towards the corner. Mansfield will pick it up. He'll battle to the sideline, and it's going to be a throw for DeLaSalle. Nice save by Colleran. That was a hard shot. Swallow that one up a little too hard with those pillows. Needs to soften those up just a little bit. This time, again, off the leg of OES. And it will be another throw for the Knights here with 10:40 to go. Players making their run for DeLaSalle North. With it, for a moment, was Salinas, but he couldn't hold on to it, and it's cleared out towards center, and we'll go over the sideline. Again, DeLaSalle North with the throw. They're trying to go deep on this one. Mansfield looks to play it off, but Rivera picks it up. Rivera goes, no. It's dropped off, maybe Mesa. Mesa down low. Cross, too hard, and it goes wide. So that's going to be a goal.
These lights all on one.
9:46 to go now.
Did you want us?
Carter's
If you don't mind, it's
gonna
going to get like glare when I go this way. Seems like it's okay the other way.
If you will, forecheck if you believe in the game of hockey. Who's got it? At center, Giannini. Drops it off for Mansfield. Mansfield tries to play at center. Oh. On the way, centering pass, gets in front, keeper's coming out, swallows it up.
Yeah.
Bounces around at center. Who's going to wind up with it? Henkel for a moment. Go back. Off on the sideline. Picked up by Bresna. Still has it now off his heels.
Does it go? Can you do this one and have that one off? This one's probably better, the one above.
Oh, because of the reflection. Of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lens.
Yeah, because it catches it more over here.
Whistle blow, we got a substitution. And headed off.
Yeah.
Will be number 11, Alan Salinas. Not sure if that looks like maybe that's Tomas coming back into the contest at center. Here's Rivera. Rivera and Giannini getting to know each other very, very, very well today. On the throw. Up the sideline. Who's going to come away with that ball? Giannini. Giannini plays it on up for Carter. Logan Carter with it. Takes his time. Nobody's gathered him. Oh, but he drops it off. He didn't take it through the hole. There was a big hole in front of him. Keep going until they stop you. Centering pass. Carter pitches in. Steals it away. Rivera thought he might have the fancy move, but it doesn't come to him. On up ahead. Here's Carter again. Stops, turns. Drop back for Vivek. Vivek now tries to play it to the far side. Gets it up for Ruoff. Ruoff, who's got 2 assists tonight, breaks through some players. Takes the shot, save. Rebound, comes back. Cleared in front. Not totally. It sits loose at the 6. Players down. You can't touch the ball when you're sitting down, and there's your whistle. Oh, goodness. Right there. Ruoff with a just blister. But what a save by Evan Felix. I don't really know that he did anything. Just had his hands up. Took a shot. Nice save by him. He's been strong all night. Bunch of saves. Loose ball bouncing around here with 6:51 to go. Carter picks it up for OES. He's going to drop it all the way back to Colin. Colin facing a little pressure. Gets it off quickly. Now it's on the far sideline. Centering up, Giannini.
Oh, what a move.
Giannini chips it on up ahead, looking for some speed up there. OES has got it. Looks like maybe that's Carter again.
No, Lindholm.
Loose ball at center. Picked up by Tomas. Chipped up looking for Rivera. Rivera at the circles. Tries to advance it. Deflected away from him, Tomas now. Carter is in there, but gets knocked off the ball. Now it's sent on the head. All the way into the box, and Collar quickly races out to get that one. And Rivera reminds Lawless, I'm here. He gives him a shot. They slap each other's hands, and good fun, good competition between those 2 star players. Resina tries to control it, and that one's way out of play. But he was 4 feet out of bounds.
Yeah, blow the whistle,
Because
dude.
I know he could hear the whistle through his mask. The referee down on the sideline. So here's a quick throw. Picked up OES.
Not the first string.
Nice throw by Meza.
No.
But grabbed away by OES. Logan has it. Logan Carter tries to thread it through. Can't do it. Instead, the other direction goes Diaz. Drops it off for Rivera. Rivera goes center. Trying to get it to Soriano. Vivek steals it away for a moment, still has it, plays it off for Ruoff. Back to Vivek. Vivek tries to carry through. He's touched away from it by Rivera. And it's played on up ahead. Here's Lawless. He's going to head it back to Colin. Colin picks that one up.
It's okay, Ken.
Off the head. No problems. Smart play by Collar, and now it's Giannini. Giannini looking to get it on through. Ruoff, he's got players all over the place in front of him. Will he make that pass? Keeps going, tries to thread it through, but it's knocked away. Gaywicky wants to pinch in, gets it back to Ruoff. Now Giannini, 4:28 to go in this one. Again, 4-0 in favor of OES. Now loose ball knocked off the leg of one of the DeLaSalle players on the far sideline. Substitutions happening up near midfield. Emmanuel on 2 and out. And coming back onto the pitch is Marquis Scott, the junior, number 24. Oh, yes, getting ready. Here comes the throw. Goes to Giannini. I can't tell. Yep, that was Giannini. Pinching that. No, there's Giannini. I thought it was maybe Chen. Not going to worry about it right now. Ruoff's got the ball.
Oh, that's Jesse, I think.
We're on the side. Barrett Lindholm is up center, trying to do some stuff. Here's a long through ball to Scott. But who's back there, of course? James Lawless. He's everywhere. Rivera says, we'll try it again. They put it over on the wing. Here's Carter. Carter's got the last one to touch that. It's over the sideline. Logan Carter's seen plenty of time in tonight's contest with his brother Brady. And apparently, DeLaSalle got a little confused there with which line they had to throw from. I think he was going for the yellow line. Here's the header back. Nice screen. Gives them space down low. Here comes Diaz. The shot in front. Ball loose, cleared away. Oh, another one right at the doorstep for Scott. Just couldn't get it. Diaz with the beautiful cross. They're not done. Down in the corner it goes. Cutting inside the box, ball loose, picked away. Carter's down there, not sure who he's with. But OES swallows it up for a moment. Comes out on top, Tomas. Down below, there's an offside call. Unfortunate for DeLaSalle North. They were trying and then just got caught. I believe over on the far side that was Mesa, along with Tomas, working their magic. Just couldn't get it done. Ball played on up ahead for Vivek. Plays it back to Carter. Oh boy. Carter plays it softly, and Lawless just sends it up to the center. Lindholm tries to play it out. Gets in the way of one. Stays on it. He's going to drop it back for Mansfield. Mansfield tries to play it on up ahead. A little tricky with that. Players go down on the field. Here comes, it looks like Rivera. Rivera's down in the corner. Going against Giannini. They're staying with one another. Giannini staying right with Rivera as they head down towards the corner. And where'd it go?
Yeah, it's a corner.
Well, they're calling a whistle, so it'll be an indirect kick for. And Giannini said, I got it with my shoulder. And the referee said, nope. So here you go. Don't know who's taking it, but there's some danger in front of that goal. 1:10 to go in this one. Here's the chip up. Couple of heads are there. Ball's loose. Shot off the crossbar. Hit up high outside the 18. Bounced around. Cleared out to the near sideline and out of play. Oh, goodness. Goodness. DeLaSalle has been all around that goal tonight with under a minute to go. And we've got a whistle. Substitutions happening. DeLaSalle North subbing out is number 19, Kevin Lira. Somebody else going in on the back line. Will be thrown in by Diaz. Diaz gets it headed right back to him. Looks to make a move. Gets it off. Over on the wing. Dropped in. No, Lawless is there to clear it up and out. This is just going to be a race. Keeper's got to come out and play that ball. And he does. And here's Giannini. Giannini's got nobody in goal. If he wants to take a shot, goes to his right. Then it goes over to Bresna. Bresna's looking for a cross. Gets it in front. A couple of players are there. Comes back towards Bresna. Ball's going to roll out, but Bresna keeps it in. Logan Carter plays it off for Vivek. Vivek plays it to the outside. They're going to try and drop that one back to nobody in particular. So here comes Rivera. Rivera and Mansfield going at it. Rivera goes ahead, and
The game is over.
the game is over. I don't even, it was blocked. The action was so good between the two teams, a great battle. And I know that OES was able to topple Catlin, but I think maybe this right now, the biggest win of the year, because coming in, DeLaSalle North had shown that they had the power, they had the strength, they had the quickness, and you know what? That is a team. They're going to be in that Final Four of the district playoffs where they do have that next week. So watch for that. So again, OES will play Catlin at Catlin on Thursday. Look for their stream. If we are able to do an audio broadcast, we will let you know. Beyond that, then I believe it goes either Saturday or Sunday for the first round. And then after that, you've got a midweek game followed by another game the following weekend. They're looking to get 8 teams into the district playoff. Some schools are just saying, we don't even want to do it because we don't have enough players. We've got other sports. So they're not sure. They're like, look, we're not even scoring. So why? So it may just wind up being a Final Four. We're not sure. But either way, it will be great soccer. These two teams showcased it tonight. OES able, in the end, to come out on top. The final score, 4-0. 2 goals by James Lawless, 1 by Connor Mansfield, and 1 by Vivek Mittal. Big job in the middle by Henry Giannini to slow down one of the very, very fast and strong players, Alex Rivera. Those two were matched up all night long. A great game. Hope you enjoyed it at home. Stay safe. And our best wishes to all of you. Hopefully we get the opportunity to be involved with the broadcast on Thursday. But if not, it comes down to that one. Whoever wins that game on Thursday night will